There is a new Helldivers 2 patch, and this one fixes the bugs with the arc weapons. So let's take a look at this. This is patch 1.00.104. Hello all, small fix coming in today. Overview. What has been done in this patch? Fixes to arc-based weapons. And these are the fixes. Game no longer freezes when firing arcs from the following weapons and stratagems. Arc thrower, arc shotgun, and Tesla tower. Now, these were causing problems with, we think, the stats in the game. You were getting over 100% accuracy, which was causing the game to kind of bug out and crash. Now, I mean, I'll be honest, there was a bit of a push from the community to say, look, guys, don't use the arc weapons until they get fixed by Arrowhead, because Arrowhead came out and said they cannot patch this until today. And remember, the arc weapon issue was from last week. So I actually think the community have done really well here, and I can't really say I've seen many arc weapons. I have seen some of them, but nowhere near as many as I was seeing before I guess the word got out there. Now, the reason for this is they don't actually have the ability to disable independent weapons at the moment, or at least back when this was a problem last week. Maybe they've patched this in today, and then they're now able to disable individual weapons and individual stratagems if they become a problem and start breaking the game. Now, as ever, game development is highly complex. There's a load of systems that interact together. So something that might sound simple to you and me of like, well, just turn off the arc weapons if they're causing a problem, might actually be a horrendous problem when it comes to the back-end design and the programming of the game. Anyway, these are now fixed, so this is good. This means we should get less crashes. Now, obviously, crashing is still a big issue in Helldivers 2. It's an issue which just makes you want to stop playing the game. In fact, it's the only issue, really. I think that's that bad. It makes me go, oh, I can't believe it. I've just spent 30 minutes on a mission and the game's crashed at the end of the mission. It can be quite frustrating. But yeah, I hope as time goes on, I guess the frequency of crashes goes down as they've got more and more patches that come into play. But yeah, the big TLDR of all this section is just basically the arc weapons are now fine. You can start using them again. So the CEO's been active over on Twitter, and this is really cool because I think this might be indicating we're about to get, I don't know, elections in the Helldivers 2 universe. Can you imagine, like, voting for a new Sky Marshal, which obviously is a Starship Troopers reference. In fact, I believe in Starship Troopers, they replaced the Sky Marshal, don't they, after the failed invasion of Clendathu for the plan. Yeah, that's right, isn't it? Because in Starship Troopers, they want to attack the bug homeworld, and they try to, but there's too many bugs, and a load of Starship Troopers all get killed, and a load of ships get destroyed. And then that Sky Marshal gets replaced with a new one who has got the idea of taking the outer planets and trying to capture a brain bug, which is the plot of the movie, I guess. Anyway, look at this. This is what Johan says. Strategic meeting with Democratic Council. We've decided that Super Earth and its citizens need more officially regulated and mandated freedom. Now, this could imply votes are coming. It could imply a lot of different stuff as well. But you guys let me know in the comments below. What do you think this could be? And also, if we even did get voting, how crazy would that be? I mean, what would it do? Would we get like a different leader in it, like buffs the Helldivers in a certain way? That would be crazy. Or even changes the campaign. Or even maybe the leaders are like the people running the Galactic campaign, like Joel. Joel becomes a Sky Marshal, but he's got some sort of ridiculous name. It'd be amazing. This user replies to Johan and says, great news. Can my wife legally make love to my wife without having a notary present? What? And the CEO replies, no, that's too much freedom. But he also says this, and this is quite spicy. So I think this is a fan render. And this user says, need this democratic weapon. And it looks like a minigun with a backpack. It looks very democratic to me. It looks wonderfully democratic. It looks like I ain't got time to bleed. Demographic. Anyway, the CEO responds to this and says, Gatling guns as support weapons are cool, but only if they accurately represent the insane recoil. We may, but it requires some real cool mechanics. And I guess this is part and parcel of the sort of mission order that is the setup of Helldivers 2 weapons. They are semi-realistic in a lot of ways, you know. You're not just going to put a minigun in the game, which has got no recoil, and it's just hose down enemies at will. They're thinking, okay, you can have a minigun, but there'll be a load of recoil. So we need that kind of system in the game. It's interesting, I think. And honestly, I think the weapons are one of the strongest aspects of Helldivers 2. They make it almost infinitely replayable because you can spend hours with one weapon and you can swap into a different weapon. They've all got different profiles. They all function differently. It's just really, really great weapon design. I mean, honestly, it's got to be up there with some of the best games ever, I should say, for weapon design. Fantastic stuff. But I mean, yeah, a minigun in the game is not something I'm going to say no to, because I think that would be sick, especially against like hordes of bugs. Being able to just literally annihilate them would be cool. I mean, literally like having the Gatling turret as a weapon, but with a load of recoil. I mean, that would be amazing. You cannot deny that would just be awesome. So let's take a look at what's going on with the Galactic War and what is the next major order. Well, we don't actually have it just yet. However, in 2 hours and 46 minutes, as of recording of this video, there will be a new major order in play, I would hope, because things are getting really weird. Because look at this. On the Eastern Front against the bugs, I mean, this has just been absolute domination. If you look at these planets here, Crimsica, Astanu, 40 Prime, they were part of the major order. We totally control them. It is completely liberated. And then if we go over into the Mirren sector, you can see the 65,000 Helldivers active at the moment. This is an early morning video as well that I'm recording. Just for reference, this is like 10 a.m. in the morning UK time. And you can see Nival 43, there's 20,000 over there. The Oshuane, I think I pronounced that correctly. I love the way the narrator pronounces the planet. It's fantastic. But this place, 44,000 on there. And obviously Hellmire is liberated because that was part of the major order. So, like, yeah, the bugs are getting absolutely destroyed. I mean, we're literally on the verge of pushing into these two sectors, or at least pushing into the Stradi sector. I think I pronounced that right. Again, I'm terrible at pronunciations. But there is some discussion that Omicron might actually be the homeworld of the bugs. I mean, maybe these ones are as well. I don't know. But that'd be pretty cool if it is. Maybe it's Helldivers 1 lore, and I'm not aware of that. But I don't know. Pretty cool. But yeah, the bugs are absolutely on the back foot, I should say. And we're really pushing forward into them. So something's got to happen here. We know the TCS has potentially caused some problems. Are the problems about to explode? And are we going to see, like, all these sectors suddenly turn into bug sectors, and then it's this mad scramble to try and control this? If that happens, I would actually love it. I think that'd be fantastic. However, what about on the Western... Why are there 44 Helldivers? I guess these guys have just not moved their ships. Anyway, over here... Is there anyone at... there's no one at Cyberstan, is there? Where is it? No. Anyway... Moving over to the Western Front, the Tsar sector. So there's only 14,000 Helldivers active here at the moment. But there has been a bit of a campaign to try and get this planet liberated. And it is being liberated. This actually might get liberated fairly soon. Maybe by the end of the day. 14,000 Helldivers. It's probably... I think it's going up positively. Yeah, it is. Only slightly, though. But we need more reinforcements over here. But the thing is, the bugs are the major order. Or were the major order, I guess. So this is why people are over there tackling the bugs. And there is discussion, isn't there, whether bugs are more fun to fight than bots. Bots are, you know, obviously more range damage and whatnot. But yeah, it's interesting stuff, isn't it? Also, I guess just to end this bit of the video, we know the Illuminate are coming at some point, but they're not going to come from both sides, are they? I mean, let's say the Illuminate come from the north. Who the hell's going to come from the south? Oh no, now I'm really worried. I'm really worried. Like, what's even down here? Oh god. Anyway, let me know in the comments below. What do you think the fourth faction could be? If there is a fourth faction. Good lord. So I'm just looking at my personal order. It says kill 40 enemies using anti-personnel mines. It's a shame this doesn't count Helldivers as enemies, because I'm about to kill a lot of Helldivers doing that. I run into these myself as well when they're used. Oh no. Anyway, tip for this. If you want to do this really fast, just do it against the bugs. And when you see a bug breach, just literally throw it on top of the bug breach, and you should get quite a few kills pretty quickly. Also, mines are a bit weird. They can cause enemies to aggro from across the map, because if you leave your mines at, like, say, one side of the map and then you're over the other side, if some bugs happen to go through them or whatever, they will come running straight for you, which is kind of funny. So talking of weapons, this is from the official Twitter account of Helldivers 2. And now, this is actually a video just talking about the flying Terminids. We know they're in the game. We've dealt with them, or we're dealing with them. They're killing loads of Helldivers. Their nests are really hard to destroy. Anyway, did you catch that? Because there's actually a weapon here that's not in the game. Look at what this Helldiver is using when it goes into first-person mode. You can kind of see it a bit there. But watch this in first-person mode. It seems to be some sort of variant of the machine gun there. It's very brief. But yeah, this is on official channel, so it's clearly a bit of a tease as to what could be coming. Some type of new variant of the machine gun, maybe like a heavy machine gun or like a more accurate machine gun, because it's kind of, I don't know, it doesn't look like it's got much recoil. It's got a slower rate of fire, so maybe it's like a armor penetrating, like a medium armor penetrating heavy machine gun. I don't know, with more accuracy compared to the standard machine gun. Interesting, though, that they're kind of putting this stuff out there in official material, because it means that we can comb over this stuff and see we'll like try and find stuff coming to the game. Really cool. So there you go, everybody. I hope you enjoyed that video. Remember, the arc weapons are now sorted. We're waiting for a new major order, which I think is going to come fairly soon. And yeah, just keep on hell diving. Let me know what you think about all of this stuff in the comments below. Leave a comment, leave a like. It really does help the video, and I appreciate it immensely. And yeah, subscribe if you want more content, and I'll catch you guys on the next video. See you soon.